What's up, YouTube? This is Big Doula from Lorekings. Let's just talk about these Avengers, dog. Man, that Avengers movie was exciting. That shit was awesome. I like to give a shout out Jon Favreau, Whedon, for just making a great movie. I know, once I saw that this guy was doing it, you know, Serenity is one of my favorite movies of all time. Firefly, one of the best sci-fi movies of all time. Jon Favreau put together. Fucking Iron Man 1 was amazing. You know, studio kind of got out of Iron Man 2. That's why it sucked. It ain't your fault, John. It ain't your fault. We know what's in. Don't worry about it, John. We know what's in. They came out with this movie. This thing was absolutely amazing. And when I went home, I was just sitting there like, why was this movie so amazing? What was it about the elements? One, the Hulk finally didn't suck. I think everyone could sit there and just be like, hey, the Hulk didn't suck this movie. Not only did not suck, this motherfucker was awesome. He was the Hulk I envisioned the Hulk to be. When I went to go watch Hulk 1, when I saw Hulk 2 on Netflix, because I wasn't wasting another fucking dollar to go see Hulk 2. You know what I'm saying? Fuckers, that shit sucked. One sucked. Well, I want to stab my fucking eyeball on one. Who made that nonsense? Look at Ang Lee. Who the fuck is Ang Lee? Fuck you. You suck, dog. Anyway, let's get to these Avengers. That shit was amazing. That shit was woo. That shit was amazing. Now I started thinking about it. I'm like, man, why is this movie so good? Why was this just so amazing? And I started listing down all the events. If you ain't seen the movie yet, man, this is a spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. You started breaking it down. One, the scene where the Hulk just smashed and dashed Loki's punk ass all over the ground. Loki was talking reckless, like that dude that talks reckless at the bar, and then the Hulk just slammed his ass up. I mean, that's what you're supposed to do to reckless talking people when they want to get all out of pocket at the club and shit like that. But this time it was just Loki. Even before that, you had Tony Stark just talking reckless to Loki before that in the same room. He took off his armor and he was like, look, man, I'm just going to talk to you reckless. Why? Because I know I'm going to kick your ass later. That's just some straight up gangster shit. I like gangster shit too in my productions. I need more gangster shit in my productions. But let's get back to the main point. The main point was that this movie just has so many strong, and I mean strong, personalities and male characters. Now, fellas, I really want you to think about this real quick. Outside of video gaming, how many shows, movies can you even see that has 3 strong male characters? Besides probably The Walking Dead, or maybe even Falling Skies, or some of the great programming that is on TNT and some of the other man channels. I mean, the Sci-Fi Network just fell the fuck off, because you remember Sci-Fi Friday. Sci-Fi Friday with SG-1, SG Atlantis, Stargate Atlantis, and Battlestar. That was amazing. I mean, we're done with those days, but remember those days. Besides that, can you remember a TV show where you don't have men just being bumbling idiots all day long, bumbling around, fumbling around, being fucking dumbasses? Movies where it's just all these dummies all over the effing place, right? Then you get this movie. You get the Hulk. You got my man Hawkeye, got a little taken over. He came back like a gangster. You got Iron Man. You got Thor. You got Captain America. You got all these Nick Fury just coming in. Oh man, it's just amazing, the collection of powerful dudes. Even Loki. Loki has his problems, yeah, but that dude's powerful in his own right. Even though he seems somewhat, a little more feminine, but Loki's still gangster, man. He still does gangster things. And just having all those guys in one area, and they're all powerful. They all have problems, right? They all have their little problems, but that doesn't stop them from being powerful. That doesn't stop them from owning the situation, from taking care of business. someone invades their world, they're gonna get, they're gonna go out there and fuck somebody up, and that's what they did. They were like, man, you ain't taking Earth like that. I'm Tony Stark, how I'd be, slinging my thing around at night and drinking, but during the daytime, it's time for business. I'm Hulk. I might hide out in India, but don't get it twisted. When you try and take over my planet, you will get punched in the face. And that's what happened out there. And that's why it was so great. Joss Whedon, the way he just went about the whole thing was just amazing. I mean, he had so many different characters in Firefly, so many different personality types that he got to work with each other. I think that helped him out a lot. He also did Buffy the Vampire Slayer. He did a good job on that. I never watched it. Heard it was great. Firefly, I know that was great. I watched the hell out of that. Serenity, watched the hell out of it. Jon Favreau cares. He made Iron Man 1. I saw an interview with him. That man cares about this stuff. And the care from the two of them came through. But I think we really have to understand what really makes comic books great, what makes video games great, and what sometimes makes movies great. And that is, especially as a male, a strong male character. Like, why does all the males have to be bumbling idiots all the time? This time in this movie, as a man, you can go to the movie, watch it, and be like, man, I like what I saw. There was people that had problems. They overcame their problems. They overcame their personality problems, and they won the day. And they won the day because they're strong. They're all independent, but they're out for the greater good, and just made this movie awesome. This joint was awesome. And this isn't the hate on women saying, oh, no, women are bad. No. Scarlett Johansson, they didn't even have to make her naked in the movie, which, side note, would enhance the movie a little bit. We all seen the pictures on the internet. I know if you didn't see them, you better go try and find them. Some joints is amazing. They had a little butt shot of her when she was talking to Loki, but you didn't even need that. The story was the personalities colliding. And that was the story. We didn't even know love, nonsense, Hawkeye, and you had a little bit of that, but it was a distraction more than it didn't even come close to trying to improve the movie. The movie didn't need that stuff. It didn't need it because I think they realized what we all realized in the 80s. You watch an 80s movie, like, you can just have a strong male character and that's enough. He can have his little flaws, he can have all this little nonsense and all this other stuff. And as long as this dude gets gangster in the end, that's a good fucking movie. That's a great movie. And what they did here, they made a great movie. So, final words, send a shout out to Jon Favreau and Whedon. Great job, fellas. Great job. What you guys did was absolutely amazing. You kept the integrity of the Avengers. I was scared. I was nervous going in there. I mean, I did see Spider-Man 3 on Netflix. Anybody else that's seen Spider-Man 3, I mean, let's that's a whole nother fucking video right there. Seriously, that's a whole nother video. I'm not even gonna get into that video because that's sad. That's sad. I'm happy now. This is my happy face. This is the Avengers. This is Thanos. You seen Thanos at the end? Are you kidding me? You seen Thanos? Nah, man. Avengers 2 is gonna be fucking amazing. Avengers, oh my goodness. Alright guys. You guys subscribe to my channel. Have a good one. Peace.